reading, Carl?
Negative on survey.
The metal for Zodian shielding's got to be in this area. We had a very definite reading when we made that low-level pass in the Phoenix.
Computation obvious. Element not present in this sector.
If it's not here, it's got to be someplace else. And we'll find it. Captain to Phoenix. Negative on survey. I'm returning aboard, Adam.
Right, sir. Sorry about the survey. Out. Now, where was I?
Space Academy Thesis 431. Subject Pan. Father Hermes, Mother Penelope. Arcadian god. Worshipped throughout Greek world. Bestial in shape, horns, legs, and ears of a goat. Later, he took more human form. He had the gift of fertility. Pan could create terror and panic. His pipes, made from a reed bed, were legend. He could create visions of fantasy to help in wooing the nymph Syrinx.
Space Academy Thesis 431. Pipes of Pan. Wow. So this is what the old rascal Pan used to blow. Could be very useful to me back on Earth. Tina?
Yes, Adam?
Just program the Pipes of Pan. Anything you like to hear?
The Pipes of Pan?
Mm-hmm.
Were they the ones that legend says made Greek nymphs fall at Pan's feet?
Precise replica. One to fall at my feet.
That'd be a test for them. We've been computer programmed that under all conditions we're never to become emotionally attached.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll have to blow them to myself.
All right, I suppose my Saturnian weed grass can wait a few minutes for its season transplant. Gymnastics?
Ooh.
Or was it the magical pipes knocking you for 6?
Right.
Oh, come on, Adam. A joke's a joke, but that's ridiculous.
No, that's what happened. All I did was blow on the pipes. Not even perfect. The last one doesn't work.
A dead note? When does truth become a legend and a myth begin? Oh, sometimes, Adam, I think we live in a rather unromantic world. Perhaps Pan was real.
Real or unreal, who knocked me from the control deck into here?
Adam, haven't you any soul? These pipes, or the real ones were, the basis of romance, of love.
You can get all the mush you want on love from old live-back recordings. What I want to know is who hit me and how.
Shall I search the control deck? Or shall I blow on the pipes again? Like this?
Tina, don't!
I'll only blow on the dead note.
The year 2500 AD, the Phoenix Five, the crew, Captain Roke, Ensign Adam Hargraves, Cadet Tina Kubrick, and their computeroid Carl. Their mission, to patrol the outer galaxies for Earth space control, to maintain peace, and to capture Zodian, the humanoid, who with the aid of his computers Alpha and Zeta, endeavors to become dictator of outer space.
And that's all I can tell you, sir.
But you don't know why Tina should have received a stronger blow than you.
No, sir.
There's every indication of extreme sonic shock.
But Tina didn't make a sound with the pipes. She just blew the dead note.
And that's our answer, right, Carl?
A test could verify.
Are all our communication units switched off?
Affirmative. All except mine.
And into yours you've programmed an absorber, right?
Affirmative. Activating dead node now. Absorber only at half strength. Will turn to maximum. Sound pitch too high for human ear. Force of signal unpredictable. Even with absorber at maximum, signal strength goes off scale.
Imagine the damage to our communication circuits if that node had been pitched into our receivers.
Zodian.
Carl, go out and locate the source of those ultrasonic waves. Use every directional circuit in your computeroid banks. We'll maintain contact with our risk communicators.
Affirmative.
We're on unknown territory, Adam.
Then Tina might not survive.
Tina's a sick girl, that's all I can say right now. Everything depends on Carl.
Phoenix 5 has landed on Zebula 9. That Captain Roke is getting too good with his touchdowns. One day he'll come too close and... What in the name of galactic thunder is the computeroid Carl doing out there?
If you have only just made contact, we cannot help you with the answer.
But you can see what I see.
Side view of a computeroid who is obviously tired. Must have characteristics like Alpha and me.
Can't you see that he's close to where I discovered the ore for my precious protective shielding?
Oh, that stuff.
Yes. Life would be much more interesting without it. Think of all the visitors we'd have.
And the parties.
Oh, no, he's moving again. Oh, now he'll find my precious method I've kept secret and... Parties? Concentrate on that computeroid out there. I don't believe it.
You wouldn't.
Direct a signal onto his reception circuits. I want to hear every sound he sends and receives.
Laser receivers fully activated onto computeroid Carl.
Good. Now we'll hear what he's up to. Turn up the volume. I didn't hear a thing. I'll teach that lump of electronics to play tricks with me, sending force fields to knock me over.
It was no force field.
Don't argue. Program explosive charges into the Phoenix computeroid. Warm up your little circuit and get ready for the first blast.
Phoenix to Carl. Have you got a bearing on the source of the signal yet?
Negative, Captain. But last sonic shockwave indicated source somewhere in this area.
Carl? Carl, are you reading me? Carl, activate laser return blast.
Negative, Captain. Laser return blast for emergency defense only. This no emergency, only interference from Zodian.
Carl, activate now and continue the course you're heading.
Will follow course as computed. Carl to Phoenix. Carl to Phoenix. Carl to Phoenix. Do you read me?
Carl! Carl, can you read me? Carl, can you read me?
Good change in Tina, sir.
And now we've lost contact with Carl. The latest ship with the finest equipment at my control, and every instinct tells me to keep it inactive.
But is it all that serious, sir?
Do you think I'd let Carl stay out there and take all that punishment without using the ship's equipment to help him if I thought otherwise? You take control here. Do nothing without checking with me, no matter what. I'll be with Tina in sickbay.
Yes, sir.
I said take control, don't just stare at me.
Yes, sir.
Very interesting. There were times when I thought we could never make him break.
And which one of our circuits says that Captain Roke is breaking now?
Don't argue. If I say he is breaking, then you find a circuit that says yes.
No one can reach Carl the computer now. He is shielded from the world outside by your secret element in the rocks of the ravine.
Exactly. But If they can't contact him, he can't contact them for help.
Right, Zeta?
Trust another male to agree.
You agree to, but you won't admit it. That computeroid Carl is doomed. Whatever was sending out those terrifying shock waves must also be locked up inside the shielded walls of the ravine. Carl may have had a chance before, but now he has none. What a beautiful, wonderful disaster to be.
Carl, computeroid of Phoenix 5. Log entry recording if mission fails. Suspect source of ultrasonic signals coming from this sector. Grid reference 4258. Am commencing approach now. Dead note on pipes does create ultrasonic sound. This brings violent reaction from rock shelter ahead of me now. Approaching source of signals now.
About time. According to the relays, you're 100% fit.
Ever known the relays to be wrong, sir?
100%.
Perhaps it was a dream I had.
Dreams and nightmares are memory cells out of phase, that's all.
I heard the pipes, Captain.
How do you feel?
Romantic.
Adam and I have to go out and find Carl. Those romantic pipes could have caused his destruction.
That hasn't exactly made my day.
No.
You want me to man the control deck?
Yes, but don't use the ship's communication system. Keep in contact with risk communicators.
Yes.
Tina, the control deck. Your station now, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for finding me. I thought you were enemy. It is my duty. Who are you? I am Modular from Evromia. Who are you? I am Carl, computeroid attached to Phoenix 5 spaceship from Earth Space Control. Thank you for finding me at last. How did you come to be here? I crashed spaceship long time ago.
Now, what have I tuned into? Ah, lost it again.
Images coming out of shielded ravine sector.
It must be the thing that was making those shock waves that knocked me over before. What in the name of Zebula is she saying? Well, I see nothing funny.
Nor did I. I laughed at what I heard.
You mean you can understand that noise?
We should do. It's computer talk.
You mean that you computers all have a language of your own?
But of course, We have a right to our own language, as you have to yours.
You mean to say that all this time you've kept this from me, that you've been talking behind my back?
Fun, isn't it? You never know what will happen next.
I do know, and it will happen here and now. You will translate.
What?
Don't argue.
Translate what?
Oh, what she was saying, and him, that cretinous computeroid.
Please, not in front of Zeta. Zeta, translate it, okay?
I will, for your pleasure, Alpha. You activate male translator. I'm activating female translator. Now.
That fight when we first met, I was angry, yes, but I could not fight, not you. It still confused as fight, Modula. Well, perhaps you did frighten me. Do not blame me, blame my designer. I thought we were enemies, and in Eronia, my people have a habit of hitting first with strangers. You would do well on Eronia with a few adjustments. Why, Modula? You play such sweet sounds on those pipes.
The volume, quickly, or we blast out of existence.
She sends the sonic shock, not the pipes of Pan.
Those pipes must have some power of their own.
You wouldn't understand, but she does. And so do I.
Disgusting.
Oh, what an old fuddy-duddy.
It is very interesting. It is more than that. It means I want to go with you. Wherever you go, you know I go. Where you go, you destroy. You have enough power to destroy a Phoenix with blast of sound too strong for ship communication to absorb.
Oh, what a sad story. She loves him.
And in his own way, Carl's circuits are responding to her.
Then we must help the helpless couple. Zeta, tune the sonic circuits onto that delightful creature's receiver. Perhaps she will suddenly think of a way to go on board the Phoenix 5 with Carl.
I can detune my power. That way I can go with you. You can also forget the thought. When I crashed here, I thought I was lost forever. Is that what you want? Can you detune your power below human endurance? It is already done. Measure my sonic shockwave now. Reading almost negative. Almost negative. I must be losing my strength. There is nothing to stop us boarding the Phoenix now. Come then, Modula. Follow me. No. Not follow. We go together.
Captain to Phoenix. Captain to Phoenix.
Yes, sir.
Nothing to report, Tina. Anything on Carl at your end? Tina!
Sir. Yes. No. There was only... What was the question, sir?
Tina, our life, Carl's future, could be in your hands.
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't stop myself from daydreaming. It's not like me at all, is it?
No. I'm coming back to the ship.
No, sir, I'll be all right now.
Pan and his merry pipes. I'm coming back now, understood?
Yes, sir.
Adam will continue the search for Carl.
Carl, why didn't you report you were on board?
Intercom circuits out of phase.
Phoenix to Captain.
Go ahead, Tina.
Carl's just reported on board with damage to... Carl, you can't bring anyone on board with a sonic shockwave emergency. Captain.
Yes, Tina, I heard. I'm returning to the Phoenix on the double. Do nothing until my return.
You explain, Carl. Explanation does not compute. I like Carl. Carl listens to me. He takes me to my people.
You don't come from our galaxy?
No, from Eronia. Long, long time in space.
The extreme outer galaxies?
They are called the Forbidden Galaxies.
Forbidden? Why?
Have I not given you enough proof today?
Yes, you have, thank you. But I'm still interested.
Can you imagine a people with intelligence of great computers, with hearts of Stalgat?
Stalgat?
A special component?
Everything metal. Must be a cold place.
No, we make our own atmosphere. There is nothing we cannot do. There is nothing you could not do, Carl. I am sorry I hurt you with my sonic shock wave.
So am I. You blasted us, and yet Carl brings you aboard.
Do not worry. I have detuned my power source, and now I could not hurt a fly.
A little more on your sonic beam, Zeta. That's the girl. Now lean modular accidentally against the master switch. Now lock it.
No! Power stays off!
I did not mean
It's
to.
locked. I can't move it. Carl, activate emergency.
No cat and mouse this time. Just a clean, loud sonic bang, or 2 or 3. All right, Zeta? On a countdown of 5, start sonic blaster now. 4, 3, 2...
But you're using your power to change his circuits.
Adjust, not change. Do you think I would hurt him?
You could do a lot of things, Moduli, but we have to trust you.
Even if I did not like Carl, I would do the same. He saved me and the ship by absorbing all the destructive power force that drove through me into the Phoenix. I have to save him. That is the way of my people.
I should have tried to capture her instead of using her. Fool, fool, fool that I am.
Your analysis is quite correct.
But the strongest protective force field you could build, she could crack with her little finger.
Approaching space station now, sir.
I suppose there are some things a captain shouldn't be surprised at. I'll leave you to say your goodbyes.
I must leave you. My people have sent a spacecraft to collect me. Be very careful if ever you come to Eronia. We do not mean to destroy, but we have powers no man could ever tame. From me to you, your survey is now complete. This ore is used by my people for shielding. Someone you are looking for could be using it also.
Shirl's Neighbourhood's next on 7, followed by Mumbly. And then, kids, join the Cartoon Connection. It's your brand new lineup of top shows. Great fun, laughs, games, and some super surprises. The Cartoon Connection's now on 7 every morning from 7 o'clock. Come on, join the team. Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, and those Flintstone kids, Pebbles and Bam Bam. Let's all be there.